10:51, July 24th. Key point. The way you know their whole little army has zero credibility, like I've been saying, as I said in my bathroom, they have a whole army of wooden boys, and their investigators claiming to be experts. Don't mention that. See, if you're an expert investigator, you're really investigating, or you're law enforcement, this wooden boy army of liars is something you definitely mentioned from the start. You mentioned they're all being blackmailed. You mentioned they all were involved with illegal gambling. You mentioned they all got caught involved with illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution, using radiation dispersal devices, stealing synthetic telepathy and implantation formulas, and getting caught in economic espionage. You mentioned their involvement in their pornography gambling rings. You mentioned their involvement in IP theft, data theft, sexual slavery, and they all got caught and are being blackmailed. Any investigator who doesn't mention that, red flag. You gotta red flag these guys, and you gotta factor that into analysis with any and every one of these people, the men, the women, everything, as they're involved with highly illegal gambling, sexual violence gambling. Some of them are involved with cancer bets, murder for entertainment bets, suicide bets, and a lot of these guys got caught. They're involved with IP theft, data theft, economic espionage, highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation, illegal weapons testing, illegal weapons use. They get caught doing that. You should ask them about their what they're involved in with their tests of loyalty and what they do, what they got involved in when they were trying to fit in with the Illuminati, whatever the hell they were doing. They're doing highly illegal shit. But there's basically this army of wooden boys who are pretending to be investigators, and they're all being blackmailed. If no investigator told you about that, that should tell you they all have zero credibility, because that's more than essential for a law enforcement agent to know, especially CIA, FBI. If no one told you about that, and no one told you they have like this whole army of blackmailed men and women who were involved in severe crimes, trying to murder me for my own money and property, amongst other things, that's something you mentioned. So if that wasn't mentioned, they forgot to mention that, you should red flag these guys. Red flag them.